I am sitting here at the house, me and Daria. It's about to storm. And I'm actually about to get ready to brainstorm more, which is what I'm amazing at doing. And I'm setting my intentions and I'm saying my prayers to my ancestral team, which is the Most High God combined. And I'm so excited. And the word that came was that, and I'm going to explain why I'm so excited. The word was this: I'm getting ready to create a retreat, which is pretty much like church. I don't know what a retreat, church, same thing, same thing. I digress. But I know that it is part of my call, part of my ministry, part of my service to the divine to host retreats and facilitate retreats. So I'm getting ready to work on mine right now because I understand that the people need to have they need to have their mind renewed. Most of us have to go through a renewing of our mind, and it's never a one hit or quitter. It's actually, it comes in waves and in stages. And so right now, the stage that I have been called to, because it is a stage that I myself have been in, I am currently in and on my way out of. And through the retreat is how I'll be coming out. But the word that came was, my prayer was that God help me to put this together in such a way. I said I knew that I needed to start with myself. I understood that I cannot look to a team right now. I have the team that I need with me, and that is me and the belief in myself and God Most High. And that the people that need to come around when it is time, they will be provided. What I needed to focus on is, just creating the retreat itself. And what came up was people. Oh, okay, the first thought that was said was that as long as two or three are gathered in my name, and it was the my name that took that just took off. What is in the name of God? It is not about knowing any one particular name of God. It is about knowing the expectation that you have. It is about knowing what it is that you desire to bring forth. That is the name. It is about the characteristic trait. It is about the expectation. And it was the thought that followed on the tail of that was when my ladies, because it's going to be women for right now. It might be men, but I know that my audience tends to be women. When my ladies, my sisters, show up to this retreat, I know that each one of them, they're going to have a different idea of God and what they are looking for, what they are expecting God for on the day that they show up to this retreat that I'm putting together, that God has placed it up on my heart to do. And I'm so grateful. I'm so, so grateful because the beauty of that is that we don't all have to be expecting and believing God for the same exact thing. Our God is so amazing and so big, and it is manifested through us having different needs and at different times and being on different levels. And God shows up within us because God is us. God shows up for you in the way that you are expecting God to. And I have to say that if God doesn't show up, it is my honest belief that there was doubt somewhere within you where you needed to get to a place where you believe what you were asking God for. But then we also have a God that God will show up and blow your own mind. God will shock you. God will surprise you. And so the decree that I'm speaking over our retreat, our very first retreat, this is going to be called Empress Revolt 911 because it's an emergency. Some of my sisters, like myself, we have been in a mental fog where we do not feel as if we know what we should be doing. And maybe it's true. There's an illusion, there's a veil covering our minds over how can I manifest this life that I am desirous of. And I'm so grateful that I feel that God has already given each and every one of us, even the very sister who is going to know exactly what I am talking about. She's going to understand. She's going to feel me. God has also given you everything that you need to manifest the life that you desire. I believe that the only issue is that you have not seen it yet. You do not see how all the puzzle pieces are leading you to what it is that you desire. You do not see how all of your experiences, even up until this very moment watching this video, you do not see how you have been gifted everything already that you need to actually create the life that you want. And it is in my position, it is my job to assist with you getting clearer about that. The way that I intend to do that is through the services that I have, being able to look into people's natal chart and see, certain houses that can point to that which you are called to do in everyday life and what you're called to do for your highest purpose, your soul's call. Astrology helps us to do that, okay? We are going to work out our own soul's salvation and redemption and liberation in the retreats that God is gifting me to be able to facilitate for myself and for others, okay? So the word of the Lord, just to remind you guys of what it was, it is that whether there are 2 or 3 that are gathered in my name in expectancy. What is God's name? Put it in the chat if you remember what we said God's name is. God's name is the idea that you have of the entity, what you desire to bring forth, what it is that you are expecting and believing God for to change and alter in your life, or to bring forth in your life, or to kill in your life. This is the name. This is the name. It is about your expected end, so that you can say, yes, I know God to be a deliverer because God delivered me from A, B, C, or D. Or yes, I know God to be a provider because in the moment that I needed sisterhood, or in the moment that I needed for a strategy to be put into place in a way that it could become clear for me so that I could see actionable steps that I could take day in or day out, or so that I could see how the whole time I have been on my right path and I just needed to see that and put it together for myself. God provided that for me the day that I came through this, the day that I decided to believe in myself, the day that I decided to ask certain questions, the day that I came to the retreat. And I believed that God would show up there for me. God did. So that's all that the word was. I was so excited about that I had to hurry up and turn on the camera and just give this as a source of encouragement, you guys. There are a lot of us pressing our way through. We are in the very end of working through our own energy contracts and things like that we are no longer bound to because we've actually worked it out. We've gone through it. We've experienced those things. And now we are being moved and positioned into another place. A place of prosperity, a place of execution, a place of no longer just dreaming about it, but actually doing this, walking this thing out every day, day in, day out. Okay? And I'm happy for you just like I am happy for myself. So if this was a word that absolutely resonated with your soul, it resonated with your spirit, and you are excited as I am about the idea of such a retreat happening, then I ask that you will partner with me. Go ahead just by clicking the like on this video, or joining yourself with me on this channel, or merely sharing the video, or if you want to know more about that retreat, then feel free to look into the description box below and tap on Empress Revolt 911, or bare minimum set up a consultation call with me so that we can see exactly what you are believing God for when I set this retreat up. Okay, I would love to partner with you. I would love to meet you. I feel that you would potentially be a part of my soul tribe. I give all honor and glory to the Most High right now. I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now. All right, guys, that is all. Peace, love, light, and darkness, which all work together to bring balance and harmony, first within ourselves and then within our world. All right, guys, be sure to subscribe and like the video. Bye now.